Hello, ladies
and gentlemen,
boys
and girls,
and every other pronoun, gender, or other sexuality
in between. It is yours truly.
It is Jake Flame.
And Puppet Dog.
And
it's time
to finish
this book! It's finally almost done!
It's gonna be awesome!
I can't wait! This is gonna be so amazing! Because we only got like 5 chapters, right?
Yeah, we got 5 chapters left in this.
Yeah!
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 Yeah! Yeah! Woohoo! Oh, yeah, I feel like dancing! Look at me! Woo!
Want me
I'm
to
gonna do this! Check it!
Oh, yeah.
I'm dancing like Snoopy!
Where's Schroeder? With the Wispy.
I'm so happy! Just like I never danced before! We probably shouldn't be using that song.
It's still pretty catchy.
But it's still super awesome! Woohoo!
Oh yeah, this is awesome!
Yeah!
I'll be dancing too,
Yeah! Oh!
All right.
Yeah! This is awesome! Hey, if you like this stuff, hit that like, subscribe, hit the bell, join the TikTok, do all that crazy stuff while you're at it!
That's
Hear
right.
me?
And do everything the dolls
You
say.
listen to me! We're gonna do this! It's gonna be awesome! I promise you that!
You ready for this?
Damn right, let's do this, man!
All right. And we hope y'all are ready for this too, because this is the final episode of Season 1 of Storytime.
With Jake Flame!
That is correct, my boy. Without further ado, we got the drink.
Check!
We got the book.
Yeah! And let's not forget the mascot of this channel!
Yes, we even got the dog.
Oh yeah!
Let's do this. It's finally time for us to continue on where we last left off. And where did we leave off, puppy?
Oh, well, you see, where we last left off, Daniel X was going after Zabool. He went charging at him, then made himself even taller than him just so he could go at him.
That's right.
Then Zabool went to go choke him out.
All right. That's right. He made himself grow bigger than Zabool, and then Zabool went for his throat. Let's see what happens after. Chapter 72. I ducked down into a squat the instant the double pincers were half a foot from my throat. Zabool screamed in pain when the snappers found nothing to bite but each other. I tucked and rolled, crushing a couple of torched apple trees in the process. Yeah, when titans tangle, there's going to be all sorts of collateral damage on the ground. Which makes sense.
Oh yeah, kind of like how Godzilla and King Kong do all their brawling.
Oh yeah, like Godzilla and King Kong. Anyways, in a way, it was good that the 7-day battle had left these Kansas plains a barren wasteland of shriveled and charred debris. Otherwise, we would have knocked it all down with our wrestling moves. I remembered what Mel's had said about the giant beast's knees being its weak spot. They were nothing but a clanking collection of meatless bones. Ooh. If I kicked it in its knobby knees, I was certain the whole skeleton would come crashing down. So I morphed my sneakers into steel-toed work boots.
Dude!
Yeah.
Nah!
Leaped up and sent out a roundhouse kick straight at the gangly creature's brittle legs. Half a second before steel met kneecap, Zabool clamped my ankle in the vice grip of a lobster claw.
Oh no.
Then it swung me around and round like I was a shot put and he was on the Giants Olympics team and hurled me up into the sky. I was thrown halfway up to upper knock and back. I came crashing back to Earth, traveling at twice the speed of light. So when I re-entered the atmosphere and made impact with the hard Kansas prairie ground, my mind went blank. I was so stunned, I let the big beast stomp on my head with its hook-toed raptor feet. Pumping its leg like a pile driver, Zabool pummeled me a couple of miles down into the ground.
Shit.
Damn!
Dude's getting mollywopped, man.
Hell yeah! Woo-hoo, I definitely would not want to be in his shoes.
Me neither.
Then, quickly
Ugh.
extending the length of its bony arms, it reached down into my silo-sized wormhole and plucked me out. It held me up in front of those hollow eyes and flicked its double tongues in and out of its slimy, sideways opening mandibles.
Yeah. Bruh, that's just gross, man.
Yeah, okay, it was a little gross. But that's what he did. I remember the scorpion stingers at the tip of its tongues. Prepare for nothingness, Daniel. Now I will send you into the black void of non-existence. Double stingers poked up out of the tongues. I tried to imagine myself free from the beast's grip. I tried to imagine that I was the size of a tick. I tried to imagine I had an Opus 2424 aimed at its head.
Did it work? It worked, right?
Well, according to this. But its mind read my mind and countered every one of my desperate ideas.
Nah, man.
It was hopeless. This thing was too powerful. There was absolutely no way for me to single-handedly defeat the raw, negative energy of pure, unbridled evil. My soul was about to be obliterated.
Don't say that! Don't say that, man! You cannot say that! This cannot be the end! This has to be more!
I mean, I've heard of some stories ending
Nah,
worse.
man! Nah, man! This is not how it ends! You can't just say this is how it ends! You can't do this! No! No! What? Wait, really?
Dude, there's like literally 4 other chapters left. This was just the first one of the 5.
Oh, right. My bad. I'm sorry. I kind of,
You forgot
yeah.
we had only 4 chapters left after reading this one?
Yeah, well, my mind kind of, it wasn't...
You're the idiot, not me.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm gonna just say it. After all the times you called me stupid, this is probably the most idiotic thing I've ever heard you do.
Just continue the
Anyways.
story.
Ooh, a 2 for 1.
Oh, what?
You heard me. Chapter 73. Suddenly, I heard the loudest voice anyone has ever heard anywhere on the earth. It was louder than thunder echoing across the Grand Canyon. Louder than the explosion of the volcano that buried Pompeii. You must have a backup, Daniel! Always! Chapter 74.
Wait, whoa. Chapter 73 was that fast?
Yeah, literally. See, guys, literally, it was just 1 page. How convenient, am I right? Chapter 74.
Alright, let's do this.
Startled, Zabul dropped me and turned to face the voice. I couldn't believe what I saw. My father. Only he was 170 feet tall.
Bro.
Yeah. The crunch of bones. Zabul was making itself taller, matching my father inch for inch. You! It screamed as it grew. You are not allowed to return to this realm. I know, said my father, but I did anyway. You will lose your immortal soul. Only after you lose yours. You should never have come after my son. My father started running straight for number 1, the same way the Legions of the Light went charging at the Forces of Darkness. He had to have been moving 500 miles per hour. Number 1 was matching him stride for stride. They were 2 blurs, atomic-powered freight trains racing toward a head-on collision.
Bro, what a twist, man!
I know, right? I mean, I'll be honest, I was not expecting Daniel's dad to risk his immortal soul to come back here. This was crazy. No, Dad! I screamed. I couldn't take losing him again. Don't! But he kept charging.
So did number 1.
That's right, so did number 1. The 2 of them made impact. The whole world shuddered and quaked and went blindingly white with a burst of blistering light. I heard my father's final triumphant words. I love you, Daniel. Always. And then there was nothing but a cloud of sparkling dust, drifting down in a collapsing silhouette of the enormous space the two giant warriors once occupied. They had both imploded into oblivion.
Dude, just bro.
Yeah.
So wait, what happens next?
Well, according to this, it says here, the sparkling remnants of their earthly existence weren't gold or violet. They were flawlessly clear, icy crystals of nothingness. A gusty wind swirled across the plains and they were both gone. Forever. The ultimate good and the ultimate evil had canceled each other out. Because my father, the best man I have ever known, had come back. He had sacrificed his own afterlife of happiness to avenge what happened here all those years ago. He came back to Kansas and took down his own killer. He protected terra firma. He saved me. My father was, and always had been, my very best backup.
Dude was basically like the ultimate trump card then.
Gonna be honest, that is a twist.
Wow, it's just, I was not expecting that.
Oh, I agree. When he said backup, I was not expecting him to be the backup. I mean, whew. I could totally see my dad doing that.
For real now?
Oh, hell yeah. This dude, Daniel's dad, is what every dad should be. In fact, I bet you my dad would be just like Daniel's dad. If magic were real and my dad had died and he had the power to come back to the land of the living, even if it cost him his immortal soul, in order to save me, I bet you my dad would do it, because that.
Use your words, kiddo.
Whoa! That is how you know a father loves their kid. They're willing to risk their eternal slumber, their forever lasting.
I guess, yeah.
They're willing to risk that to save their kid. Woo!
Dad of the year, I tell you what.
Hey, that's how you know that's how you know a dad is a dad. They're willing to do anything. And y'all heard it here. Yeah.
So, what happens after that? You know, the whole battle and all.
Let's find out. We got 2 more chapters after this. Chapter 75. My father was gone. He had given up his very existence in this life and beyond. He would never return to my mother in the afterlife again. Or to me. I glanced over at my friends, just to make sure they were still there. They were no longer 100% purely products of my imagination. They were alive. They were living and breathing and staring in awe at the already fading memory of my father's final heroic battle. Joe was laughing. Willie was whooping wildly and pumping his fist in the air. Mel and Emma were both shedding tears for my loss. Emotions were definitely running high because, like I was saying, they were all very much alive again. I couldn't explain how all this happened, what power in the universe was ultimately responsible. I just had to accept it. And so I did, with a ton of humility and gratitude. Thanks, Dad, I whispered to the wind. Thanks for everything. And then I looked up to the heavens and echoed his famous last words. I love you. Always.
Bruh, you good? You good?
I'm good. It's just... that was such a twist, man. A sacrifice. I honestly thought Daniel was going to be the one to sacrifice his life, but damn.
Oh yeah, bro, it's some pretty heavy stuff. Bro went out with a bang.
Literally. You ready to finish the story?
Bro, since the day you first started this video series, I've been waiting for the moment where we could finish this story with an epic ending. Finish that story.
You got it. Epilogue. And it says right there, everybody, Epilogue, the final chapter. Been one hell of a road reading this with you guys. So let's see the ending.
Let's do this.
Chapter 76. I'm still not 100% certain if I return to life with new powers like my 4 friends did. I do know that all the powers I currently possess received some kind of tremendous booster shot. My imagination had been so intensely magnified it was almost strong enough for me to single-handedly eliminate the gaping black hole number 1 had punched through the fabric of the galaxy. But like my dad always said, I needed backup. He was also right about a backup being a strength, not a weakness. If you have backup, you'll never be alone. Hey, I've been there. Done the all-alone thing. Letting someone cover your back and lend you a hand is way better. So with a little help from my 4 incredibly awesome friends, including Mel's recently discovered ability to manipulate the space-time continuum, we got her done! That's why, when you look up in the night sky, you don't notice anything out of whack. All the stars are back in their proper positions. After eliminating Zabul's final threat to terra firma, Mel, Emma, Willie, Joe, and I returned to Kansas. This time we didn't rebuild my childhood home. Instead, we threw together the most awesome crib any teenager could imagine.
For real, man?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, there were more game rooms than bedrooms, and all the walls had at least 2 flat-screen TVs. The freezer in the basement was stocked with Ben & Jerry's, every flavor, White Castle sliders, and jumbo cases of Hot Pockets. The kitchen had 5 microwaves. No waiting. There was also a self-regenerating nacho bar. Wow. That was Joe's idea.
Makes sense.
I know, right? Definitely. That night we threw the biggest victory party the world has probably ever seen. Not that there would ever be a final victory for any of us against the forces of evil. I knew that I hadn't defeated it forever. Somehow, darkness would always find a way to seep back into life to challenge the light. But, for the moment, evil was in full retreat.
Damn right.
For now, good had emerged triumphant.
Victory!
And that was reason enough to party. Joe took care of all the eats. He brought in this famous chef called Wolfgang Puck to make everybody gourmet California-style pizzas. Stuff like spicy Thai chicken pizza and pizza with smoked salmon and caviar.
Blech.
I know, right? Not sure why you would have fish on pizza, but eh. He also did a couple of pepperoni pies for Willie. Emma took care of the vegetarian stuff, including a whole truckload of vegan cakes. No!
Dude, just calm down. Calm down.
No! Why vegan?
Bro, get it together, man. No.
Why?
Come on, man. We gotta continue with the chapter.
I don't
Just
know.
man up. Just try to ignore it.
They give vegetarians a bad name.
I understand that. That's just
my
your opinion.
personal
Come on, man.
opinion.
I mean, hey, look what you made him do. Come on, kid. Finish up the chapter.
All right, I'll keep reading. At least it's just one mention of it. Hopefully. Including a whole truckload of vegan cakes, cookies, and pies. Hey, she said. It's a party. Mel did the decorations, including balloons. As in hot air balloons you could take for a ride across the open prairie. Which, by the way, the 5 of us imagined back to its full amber waves of green beauty. Willie was in charge of games. To help out, I summoned up several Olympic sprinters for the potato sack races. Oh, dear goddess.
Oh, okay, come on, man. That's a little overkill for
Well, it's a party.
Come on.
A real one for that. I also materialized Rihanna and Farrell to assume DJ responsibilities. And I invited and transported a bunch of friends from our past adventures. Cordata the elephant was there and let everybody ride on her back. Merlin the magician showed up and did a couple of really awesome tricks with Chris Angel. A bunch of the kids from this one high school I had gone to, for like 2 minutes, came and had an amazing time. Agent Judge was there too. So was my friend, the Navy SEAL. We even invited Pork Chop. She had a blast dancing with One Direction. What can I say? She's young. She Pork Chop. All in all, it was, without a doubt, the party of the century. I wished, of course, that my mother and father could have been there to savor our victory, no matter how temporary it might prove to be. Speaking of my dad, I just pray that if I ever have a son, I never forget the lesson he taught me. Being a father means being willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of your children. Everything. Damn right! If you ain't willing to sacrifice everything for your child, you do not deserve to be a father. I'm talking about you, he who won't be named. If I ever catch you watching these videos,
dude, hold on. It sounds a little.
I'm good.
Dude, it sounds like you're doing a little personal.
Come on, man. Someone.
Dude, chill. Just chill. There we go. Just get back to the story, man. Let's do this.
But also, yeah.
Oh, dear goddess, man.
Fathers are willing to sacrifice everything for their kid. If y'all have a father, you go to them, you tell them you love them, and you tell them that you thank them for everything they do.
Dude.
Even if to you it seems absolutely unnecessary. Or stupid. You just tell them thanks anyways.
Are you good now?
Yes, I'm done. Okay, let's keep going.
Finally.
2 more pages. Are you going to pick a new last name? Asked Mel as we sat together at the edges of the party, watching Farrell rocking out with Beethoven on the piano. I told you it was the party of the century. Maybe the millennium.
Might as well be.
I frowned. What's wrong with X? I think it's awesome. She giggled. It's easy to spell, so that's a plus. All of a sudden, she looked serious. So what's next, Daniel? I just sort of shrugged. I'm not sure. So this is it? No more outlaws to hunt, no more worlds to save. The alien hunter is officially going into retirement? For now. I knew I was being vague, but my future was vague. Even though I achieved what I had dedicated my whole life to do, I hadn't quite accepted that my purpose was fulfilled. What do I know about fate in the universe and how it all works? I'm just a teenager. Learning stuff is what we do. Mel smirked. You're not just a teenager. But if learning is what you need, I'm willing to teach you a few things. I raised an eyebrow. Like what? Well, she looked out at the exuberant scene before us, with our friends looking as if they were having the most fun ever. Then she turned back to me, the lights reflected in her eyes. Like how to be happy. I felt a lump form in my throat as her words sank in. As an outsider whose parents were ripped away when I needed them most, and whose childhood has been spent hunting and hiding from the worst killers in the universe, I thought of happiness as a wisp of smoke that never failed to vanish after a few moments. Things were going to be different from here on out. I knew. But now that there were no aliens left to hunt, would I be happy as a normal kid? With real non-imaginary friends? And a school, and a job, and a girlfriend?
Does seem pretty downhill with the boredom from here.
Yeah, boy. I had no idea where my life was going to lead, but I did know one thing.
What's that?
Whatever happened, I wouldn't ever be alone again. My backup would be there for me. Always. Mel was looking at me expectantly. I stood up and pulled her next to me. Hands locked, we started for our friends, who were laughing so hard they could hardly stand. Would I be happy as a normal kid? I couldn't wait to find out. And that, my friends, ends our tale of Daniel X Lights Out.
Yeah! We done! We get it done! We had it finished up!
Finally did it, everybody! At long last!
Oh yeah! We got her done! It's so exciting! This is how we do it! This is how we do it! Whoa! Whoa! Woohoo! Wow!
This is awesome!
But don't do that again! But it was still pretty
But
awesome!
wow, what an ending! What a twist!
What a finale!
Indeed, the finale was great. All those crazy things, man. All those crazy things. So yeah, Daniel finally, well, technically his dad, finally took down Zabul. For now, at least.
Yeah, them eternal evils can be so annoying.
Yeah. But for now, he gets to enjoy life as a normal person. With a job.
And friends.
And girlfriend.
Unlike you.
What? Excuse me?
What? I mean, am I wrong? It's not like you got anybody, you little lonely bachelor solo sad face.
You know what? Just that.
That's what I thought, boy.
Since we're done with the story, that means I'll finally have time to finish up my first episode of my secret project. We'll be going on a bit of hiatus on the Storytime series stuff. Because, again, this is the Season 1 finale. If you guys want me to continue doing the Storytime stuff, comment down and tell me what other books you want.
Wait, no!
What?
No! You are not doing this!
Well, I mean...
No! No!
It's not like I'm actually going to get
No.
books. I mean, all they got to do is just write down what stories...
No!
Ooh, excuse that. What stories they want, and I'll just take a look at them.
Yeah, I just said no! And I told you no. You such a...
I won't do that yet, because I got other stuff to do, so... We're still going to go on hiatus.
Damn right, that's for sure.
But if you guys want to offer me, names of books and stuff...
No!
What?
No.
Fine, to avoid Puppy from being upset, you guys can still comment down, but I won't go towards the comments just yet, okay?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I'm gonna be pretty busy now that I've got this done.
Yeah. But by the way, you are almost done with that, right? I mean, you almost got it done?
Yeah, I'm almost done. I've just got to do a couple more pictures, some more soundtrack, and then Then I got to give it out to my... I got some friends who want to check it out first before I upload it, so yeah, it'll be good.
So then how are you going to be busy?
Well, I am going to be busy. I've got other things to do, like some stories with...
What? With who? Huh? With who?
Never mind.
That's what I thought. You got no one. You got no one but me. You a sad, lonely, single bachelor man. It take Bruce Wayne, but take away all the money. This has been Puppy Dog.
And Jake Flame.
Signing out, y'all.
Till we meet again, my friends.
Yep. Which probably won't be too long, since, this man's got no time on his hands, no one to be with, sad,
I
single...
have a girlfriend, alright?
Wait, what?
Yeah, what the hell did you think this ring was?
What? You... Bro! You didn't tell... What?
Yeah, I kind of figured it'd be like that.
What do you mean you got a girlfriend?
Everybody.
No, wait, hold on! You ain't done with me yet! No! Get over here! I ain't done with you yet!